Hello everyone, this is Preeti from Aussizz Group, and right now I'm getting live to let you all know about the WA invitation round which has just come this morning. And yes, they have been the invitations have been invited for different occupations at different points at this point of time. Most of the occupations like your engineering, your IT, nurses, or any other occupations, all have been invited at the minimum points of 65 and above. The accountants is the only one for which they have considered minimum 70 points, which is including the 5 points of the state nomination. So if you have got 65 points and the 5 points from the state, then it makes you 70, and that's what we have got it. No experience has been considered for any of those occupations other than the ones which is for the bachelors. We did receive a couple of the invitations based on the bachelor's degree also, with minimum 1 year of an experience, except the accounting one. The accounting with the bachelor's degree and having 1 or more years of an experience has not been invited since the day they have opened these invitations. So for an accounting degree, master's is must, because on the bachelor's we haven't received any invitation yet, irrespective of number of years of an experience. Other nominated occupations with the bachelor's of minimum 1 years of a degree or 1 year of a post-qualification experience has been invited. And now, as the next step, once you have received an invitation, you guys have got 28 days to accept that invitation and provide all the documents. Recently, WA state nomination has approved many applications which were under processing also, and there's still a few more which is under processing. However, I would like to insist that the letter of offers that has been provided, there have been thorough checks for those ones, and people have been asking. Because they have received so many invitation applications, the WA, so that's why they have outsourced this one, and the thorough checks have been doing. So if you are providing the letter of offers, make sure that's genuine, and the additional documents which are being requested are provided within the time frame, and each and every document has been provided. We have seen the instances where case officer has asked for 3 or 4 documents, and they have given you 5 days or 10 days or 20 days depending upon an application. And if that's not provided within that time frame, and even a day after or an hour after, because it says the last day before the close of the business day, and their business hours finishes at 4:30. So if it's being provided at 5, they are not accepting and declining those applications also. So make sure when you receive the additional information from the case officer, you are vigilant about it, what is being asked for, because sometimes they are asking for the documents and then they just write, okay, we need this, and this. So that means every document what they have written for is requested, or they write a couple of things and put an or in between, then either of those ones, or out of 4, 3 things need to be provided. So make sure you read those emails very properly, and your employer is aware about this one, that you have forwarded this offer letter, because the employment checks has also been done. So, and then also there's another thing, that once you have received an invitation and you have not received your offer letter yet, you are still negotiating with your employer, or it is getting delayed. So it is not something that you have to give the letter within 28 days. You can accept this invitation within 28 days, and then further can provide rest of the documents, and you can get an additional 20 days to provide your documents which you are still negotiating with an employer, or you haven't received it yet, and within a couple of days or weeks more you are about to get those letters. So we are really excited with the number of invitations which we have received today. And if you have already received your invitations, congratulations. And we would say by yourself, if you have done your UI by yourself, congratulations. But I would say be very careful when you are launching your applications. Make sure that you know all of the things about it, what you're doing, what is the next step, and everything. And also in some instances we have received the additional request from the Department of Immigration also, when the 190 visa has been processing, about the documentation which was submitted at the 190 state application processing time. So it is not something that it finishes over here, the journey still goes on. And if you haven't lodged your EOIs, if you're waiting that, oh, I have just got a 65 points, I don't have any chances, no, it's not correct. Please lodge your EOIs. If you have finished your bachelor's or master's degree from Western Australia, they're the great chances, because the invitations are not on the basis of the higher points. It is on the basis of the master's degree. If you have finished it here, even the minimum required points, which is the pool points of 65, all occupations have been invited. For 190, accountant has been invited at 70. So that is the only occupation which is 5 extra points which you are getting, which you can get it just with the spouse English from November onwards, which can be considered also. Thank you all for listening to me, and in case of any queries, please come and speak to us, and we are more than happy to help you out in your journey for your permanent residency. Thanks a lot.